A new faction is introduced to the G.I. Joe Classified series, plus the Army Builder of the Year were revealed. So join us as we take a look at the images that were leaked today, right now on Toy Habits Live. Hey everyone, welcome back to Toy Habits. I'm Michael.
And I am the Toy Sorceress, and you're watching Toy Habits Live. And we're
Holy
here with a last minute news drop for you all. So go for it, Michael.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, you had slacked me these Instagram posts, and I was like, wait, we have more reveals coming? I was like, geez, this is crazy.
Yeah, and there wasn't really an official reveal. It's like they just started floating around Instagram like wildfire, right?
I know, right? Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, we don't let's see, we don't have a ton of folks on the stream at the moment, but we do have actually, let me see. Are actually people in the stream?
Yeah, there's a couple people here. So let's just
Okay.
go ahead and say hi to our handful of viewers right now.
Okay. Oh, good. All right. Because I don't see any viewers
Oh, now it's loading up.
on
Okay.
my
We're like,
okay.
where is everybody?
All right. Well,
Dan the
good.
Man GG. Hey. King Panther, how's it going? We got Robert Monty in the house, Paul Galliano, and I think that's everybody right now. So when we get some more people, we'll.
Oh,
Oh, great!
sounds good.
We also got Bat Fan One. Hi, gang. How's it going, everybody? Good
All
to see
right.
everyone. Thanks for joining in this last minute stream. We literally put this together like
Like
within the last 10 minutes. So
2 seconds ago,
appreciate
right?
you guys. Yeah. So
All
let
right.
let
So
her rip, Michael.
I know it's crazy. All right. So we have some amazing images that were leaked by JT Prime on Twitter. And, I think like one of the biggest things for me was on Big Ben's box, like Night Force
Oh yeah.
figures. We are getting Night Force figures.
Oh my god, how exciting is that? That's like the very first of a brand new faction. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm shocked that this was kind of like a leaked announcement rather than an official announcement from Hasbro. What do you think?
Oh, I'm thoroughly shocked. I'm shocked on many fronts. One, that we actually are getting the Night Force faction. Two, that they chose Big Ben as their
Yeah,
opening
I know.
salvo for a Night Force figure, and three,
It's
that they were leaked.
Yeah, exactly. And he's not like the first thing you think of when you think of Night Force. So and we don't have a lot of people in the chat, but the few that you are out there, let us know what you think. Like what would have been your choice for the very first Night Force figure to be released for G.I. Joe Classified?
Yes, but Big Ben, I mean, he looks really good, and just to be honest, I wasn't a fan of the Big Ben figure in the vintage line, but like as a Night Force figure, I think he really works.
Yeah, I really like the way they treated his outfit and with the camo on his face and his little hat there and the dark green colors. I think it works great on Big Ben.
Oh, it totally does. It's really cool that he comes with a gas masked head sculpt.
Oh, I know. It's neat that it's like an alternate head rather than like something that you just put on over him, so it doesn't like fit like really huge. That way, it's form fitting and it looks natural to the figure. And some people might actually want to buy two, so they can display them, gas masked up and then regular Big Ben.
Yeah, Ultra Mag 03 wanted a regular Big Ben, and I'm sure that you are going to get a regular Big Ben coming down the line. So, um, Daniel, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. No, Night Workers Arena was not revealed today, my friend. I'm so sorry about that. But if you want to head over to Daniel's channel, Soundtracks with Birdman, uh, he happily discusses the movies and soundtracks from all of the films that we love. So he has a cool channel, and thank you again for the super chat. Definitely, I don't see a Nightworkers Arana coming down the line. What about you?
Yeah, I really don't see that happening, but that's a cool idea, Daniel. You got
Let oh,
go for it.
we got Paul Galliano, and apologies if I butcher anyone's name. Don't know about Nice Force, but I gotta say I never liked the Range Viper, but this classified look has won me over. Yeah, I definitely agree on that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Range Viper is freaking sick. I mean,
Yeah,
both of
I
these
mean,
figures.
the detail on his face mask and his outfit, like he looks much better than his original figure ever did. So yeah, this guy's really cool, and I can see buying people buying like an army of them, right? I mean, it's already in the Dio shots. They've got like multiple range vipers in there, so they're already trying to get people to buy more than one.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's also really weird that there are that his brains are like hanging out of his.
Yeah, that part's a little off-putting, and I wish he came with like some kind of helmet to cover that up. But because I don't like brains hanging out like that. But maybe you could just put an extra Cobra officer helmet on his head or something.
That would be amazing. So, um, Dan the man, Dan the man JJ says that there are Easter eggs on these too. So I haven't really taken a deep dive into the box art or the production images, so if you can just let us know what they are, that would be awesome. I think somebody said that Max is on Big Ben's box art or box or production photos or something, but we can see.
Can we
Um,
zoom in on that image and take a look? Or if you can just right click and open in a new browser, it'll be much larger.
ah, yes. So
There you go.
I don't know. I'm not seeing. Oh, you know
That's
what? Yeah,
okay.
there is. Actually, there is a. Yeah, you can actually see a dog in the background here. So that looks like Max from Spearhead and Max, which is cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so maybe this is a thing that they're going to be doing.
Yeah, it looks like Easter eggs are kind of becoming a normal thing in the artwork now. So O Odin01 says, I normally buy troopers in threes, but I'm considering more for this guy. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. He needs to be bought in even numbers, so at least get four of them, okay?
Yeah, right. But the production images for Big Ben look awesome. I mean, you get to really see the detail
Yeah.
in the figure, and he kind of looks like an old school, just like a kind of an old school World War II soldier
Yeah,
here
definitely.
with his outfit.
That gas mask really does it. Put some kind of into the 1940s kind of look. And then the strap of like bullets across his chest. Yeah, it's good.
Mr. Hugo, I never really liked the 3 3/4 inch range viper, but now I'm rethinking my life decisions. Going to need multiple range vipers. Yes, definitely will. Yeah, I feel you. King Panther coming with the heat. We are all we are not all night workers once toy once toy habits after dark emerges. Are we not all night workers? Yeah.
Some of
We hear
us,
you, my
some
friend.
of us. Uh,
But yeah, I mean, I agree. Like this was a pleasant surprise and shock when these things come. So it's always interesting to see what gets leaked, where it gets leaked, who's doing the leaking, and what are we
yeah.
gonna see?
So, Michael, I wanted to test this theory out with you.
But
Do
okay.
you think because Big Ben is now a new subline for Night Force, do you think that this is going to be part of the Walmart Collector Con as a Walmart
Hmm.
exclusive? Because
Yes. So
Target did get Tiger Force and Python Patrol, so
yep.
Walmart's got to get something.
Oh yeah, I definitely think so. I think all of these factions are probably going to be store exclusives if Target has a stranglehold on the Python Patrol and the Tiger Force, and so we definitely could see Big Ben
Hmm.
going up for pre-order because the GI Joe category is also listed on the CollectorCon website, and
Yes.
so I think that's a pretty telling sign. What do you think?
Definitely. I completely agree with you, and I want to hear what the chat has to say. Do you guys think that Big Ben's going to be a Target or Walmart exclusive,
Ugh,
or do you think he'll be a mainline release? Let
I
us know
I
your
hope he's
thoughts.
not a Walmart
I
exclusive
know.
just for the
Believe me, inside I'm cringing
I know,
because
right?
I don't like Walmart exclusives. I'm sorry, Walmart.
Just for the inbox collectors because like Walmart is the honey badger of collecting.
Mhm.
Like they don't care about collectors. They shove everything in those bubble mailers and just kick everything down the road to your house.
I know. I mean, do you think that this box would fare a little bit better just because of its, I guess the size and shape, the tag part's smaller. It's like a box within a box. It's not a card back. So maybe Big Ben will survive his trek to your house in a little bit better condition than, let's say, our retro classified Destro and Baroness who came bent in half, right?
Maybe, but I could definitely see a
Maybe.
bunch of crushed boxes from these, but I actually don't know if
Yeah.
anybody like I don't know in the chat, like, are you collecting these kind of version 2 boxes if you're a mint in box collector? Like, are you collecting non-windowed display boxes for your display? Just wanted to see.
That's
Let's hope
interesting
they
to
stack
hear.
more
I
than
mean,
100 for the Walmart one. Yeah.
that's probably not the case.
Mike, Mahan, I'm hoping both aren't exclusives. I need this in a mainline or at least a regular version of Big Ben on Pulse. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I don't think the Range
Mhm.
Viper will be a Walmart exclusive, but given that they're introducing a new faction to the line, I bet they gave the Night Force faction to Walmart, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right on that. And if given past this prologue, we got a Tiger Force bazooka, and I'm looking over it because he's sitting right here. And shortly after, now we're getting the regular version of bazooka. So, Mike, don't worry, you probably will get your regular version of Big Ben not too long from now because they gotta reuse that mold and get their money's worth. So they'll
Oh yeah.
probably crank them out pretty fast.
I know, like
Yeah.
typically we get the standard release right after the faction release too. So it's probably
Sometimes
coming.
they don't even wait like a wave. It's
No.
like, give us a break in between. It's like we like it, but like we need some space.
What is up, all music fan, and hello, Miss Troy. Very nice to see you tonight on this very
Good to see
impromptu
both of you.
live stream that we're doing tonight. It was just like it was too
Yes,
good to
Michael
pass up.
literally texted me. Let's put this
Um,
together.
I know, right? But yeah, the
Yeah.
the figures, like Big Ben, surprisingly looks very good. Like his hat looks great. Like I love the straps,
Oh yeah.
going around his back, and it look. Oh, that's awesome! It looks like he
Hmm.
can holster a sidearm,
Oh, nice. Hmm.
in his strap there,
The
which is
back of
awesome.
his belt. Hmm.
Yeah, and
And
his
it's great
silencer
how he has that
too.
nice range to pull it out.
Yes,
That's very cool.
yeah. There's
Gotta love
no
that double jointed elbows.
yes. Yeah, I mean, you're amazing at taking photos and stuff. Like I wouldn't even think of like it's like double joining the
to
elbows
doing
to
that.
like just be
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'd probably just break it.
I mean, I did that with Bazooka's bazooka to get it like up on his shoulder really nicely, and then a lot of the Masterverse figures to like reach their swords in the back, but you gotta bend that elbow,
Yeah,
and it works. It's pretty good.
yeah,
So that guy's gonna look, but Big Ben's gonna look fantastic. Can't
yeah,
wait to take him outside.
yeah. Yeah, it's funny, like the choice of the choice of Big Ben was really shocking to me, but I'm trying to think like if there's a Night Force
Yeah,
figure that's been like there's a well actually Outback was in
yeah.
the Night Force faction, but I don't want to go down the 5 roadblock road of having 3 Outbacks right now. So I guess maybe Big Ben was a good choice. Like they haven't released Tunnel Rat yet, who was also in Night
Mhm.
Force. So you can see all of these figures, just
Yeah.
from what they produce now, and you can kind of see what their faction, uh,
Oh,
is going to end up.
definitely.
Yeah, just based on all the repaints.
And now that you're saying that, because sometimes you think, well, what? why do they make the choices they do with the mainline characters? And I think they're picking the ones that have like multiple factions that they can like remake the figures of to get the most bang for their buck,
Yeah.
right? Just like Outback, you can get them in three lines. So it makes
Um,
sense.
yes, it totally does. Frost Classified, can we say that the Classified team has redeemed themselves from the previous disaster wave that was Falcon, etc.? I think so. You know what? Not all waves are going to be home runs, and I think the repaint wave, like we did get one new figure in that wave, which was CoverGirl. So she looks
Yeah.
good. Outback looks good. The other ones,
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah. Poor Falcon.
Yes. Thank you, Dan the man. Yes, we try to get this stuff on as fast as we can. And this was literally down to the wire where we were like, I was like, oh, wait, are we actually going to like do this in time for the live stream? I don't know. Let's just see.
I literally got home from work like an hour and a half ago, and I put out another article in between this. So,
Oh, geez.
and then Michael was fantastic. He put that article out on our website like in 10 minutes. I was amazed.
Gotta get the news out fast. But
Yeah.
appreciate it. Hello, Master Versal Toy Hunter. King Panther, Walmart or Target exclusive. Either way, they end up being eBay exclusives. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
hopefully they
yeah.
know to make more stock than they have in the past, but you never know.
Mhm.
And just being a Walmart exclusive, it's always a crapshoot just around supply. So who knows?
Yeah. And then online is a crapshoot, and then in store it's like some regions get a whole bunch of certain figures, and then some regions like don't get anything. So it's kind of a weird distribution for Walmart. Like none of my Walmarts in my whole LA area get certain figures like ever at all. Yet I see them flooding other stores. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Walmart needs to get their distribution together.
What is up, Chaz the Guru? If you have not followed Chaz the Guru on Instagram, he is one of the best Instagram accounts to follow. He makes amazing memes, and it's just, yeah, I thoroughly enjoy his
What's
creations
up,
and what he has
Chad?
to say.
I'm gonna go try and get one of those Star Wars packs this weekend.
Oh, there we go. See, it's a Chaz blazing the trail.
Yeah, definitely.
Question, was vintage Big Ben in Night Force? No, he was not. He was just a standard release figure in 1991 in the vintage line, kind of when it's like this is one of the normal figures that didn't go off the rails, but like most of the line went off the rails in the early 90s.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab mine while you fill in so we can take a look at what this vintage look like.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Dan the man, JJ, is it possible these might be on Pulse like the retro classified series were? So I think what Hasbro does with their exclusives is they're shared exclusives. So Big Ben would probably be available on Pulse if he was also going to be
How smart.
available on Walmart Collector Con as well. That's right?
Yeah. Yeah. I had the wrong figure. Sorry guys. I was looking from afar and I found Big Bear. Not Big Ben.
Oh, Big Ben.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not.
I was like, oh, I saw his little furry
Not that
hat
one.
from like far away across the room.
That's all
That's
right.
not him.
You didn't have to go far because we have the vintage shots too. So
There you go.
yeah,
Oh,
they
perfect.
they paid a good homage to Big Ben, and I think
Yeah, they did.
darkening his jeans or his pants, kind of turned him into that Night Force figure.
I think they struck a really good balance of keeping kind of his original look and making him Night Forcey.
Yes. Does he?
To maybe tide us over until his regular release comes out.
Yes. Doesn't look like he comes with a backpack though, which is weird because typically
Oh, that's
usually they
weird.
throw like a
You're right.
backpack in here, but
And he's got a huge backpack, like
yeah.
his vintage figure. That's part of his character. It's kind of odd.
Yeah, it is odd. But all right, let's move on to the Range Viper. Like this one looks freaking creepy and sick. Like I was like, holy crap.
I don't know if I can get past like the brains coming out of the top, but maybe I'll get used to it.
Yeah, it's like it looks very like Terminator-esque, this particular figure to me.
Yes, it does. Definitely. I think that and those red glowing eyes is probably what inspired the feature image on both our live stream and the website because I made that like really really red and black. You got that piercing look.
Yeah, I mean this figure is nuts, and you know, I think for them to do a range viper like this, like I mean, I would call this the army builder figure of the year. I mean, you could totally see a squad of these troopers,
Oh,
and
totally.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely is going to be the army builder of the year. And look at all the gear that he comes packed with. That's incredible. It's got like
It
a
is.
pickaxe, side, a gun, and some massive rifles there, like machine gun. That thing's
Yeah.
incredible. And does that have a clip that like that barrel clip that removes from the center right there?
Yeah, it
That's really
looks like
cool.
it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they basically remade his kind of vintage style weapon here.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's kind of that. Yeah, yeah. There was
Hmm.
a barrel that I don't know if they have the
Yep.
barrel in here, but it might have been packed
It's
with
on
the.
it's like on the artwork.
Yeah,
I don't know if his vintage figure really like represented that, but and then he is a little bit brainy in the artwork there too, more than his actual
yeah. I mean, he's
figures.
brainy
So
in the
I
vintage
think they
figure too.
ran
Like
with it.
when you look up close, right?
Oh,
Such a weird figure. But let's see. Mike says this is up there with the Bat and Crimson Guard for me as top Viper figures. Yeah, I agree. Like I the vintage figure was hit and miss for me, but you know, I didn't really like it too much. I mean, it was a cool figure, but this classified series figure just they knocked this mold out of the park. Like to have this it's in classified series scale, just looking like this is freaking amazing. And I can't see what
I
I
know.
can't wait to see like you know what customizers might do with this or
I mean, I can see people whipping out their like fog machines to like take these like creepy pictures, with like a whole bunch of them like trotting through their like trees in their backyard or something.
yes. And Daniel, thank
Oh
you
man,
again for the super chat. And yes, it
oh,
is called the
thank you.
Drum Magazine. So thank you.
That's
Appreciate it,
very
my
cool. See,
friend.
I was close, right? That's
Oh,
awesome.
geez. Yeah. So Chaz, I hope it's not an exclusive. I don't want to army build a figure at 27.99 per figure. Yeah. Actually, that brings up the question too, like looking at the pack out, like, is this
Yeah,
is this going to be considered a deluxe figure? Because they made a point about saying, oh, you know, it's if it comes with a bunch of accessories, it's going to be deluxe figures. I'm like, oh no.
well, I think maybe like because if you look at Snow Job, he's in that slightly wider box. So maybe if they make like a bigger box, that kind of justifies their 34.99 price point or whatever it is. I don't know, and that in fact consider that like deluxe. But what do you guys all think about the new price points that were announced at last week's fan stream for the figures at 24.99 for the basic mainline figures? It was 34.99 for the deluxe figures, and was it 54.99 for the 2-pack? Did I get that all right?
Yes, the human two
Hmm.
packs.
The human 2-packs, not droids, humans.
No, maybe the droids are more. I don't know. Maybe they cost more to put
Yeah.
on. Who knows?
Mhm. They got all
Um,
that electronics in them.
Cobra Law says Walmart exclusives, both figures. Yeah, I mean it could be like I think we're banking on one of them at least being a Walmart exclusive, being Big Ben, the Night Force figure. But I think it's a crapshoot whether the Range Viper will be a Walmart exclusive unless you know something we don't, which is totally fine because we don't know everything.
We do. We do our best. And we will, after this live stream, go hunting for um, listings. So keep your eyes peeled. If we find something, we'll be sure to update our post.
Yes.
We have a way of cracking the code in Walmart system to find
Oh,
stuff.
geez. Many a night digging through Walmart's databases. Yes.
Yes, definitely.
um, let's see. Paul says Um, I think they're pretty reasonable with the new price points as long as they don't go up again for a while. Yeah,
Mhm.
they were pretty silent. You know, I guess they kind of
Yeah,
just brushed over the fact that they were doing these price hikes and price
yeah,
adjustments. They didn't really announce that they were, but the difference in prices, you can kind of put two and two together.
yeah. That kind of hurt this last time around with the pre-orders when they knocked out, 8 figures at once to pre-order, and then you see what your total is at the end of your shopping cart.
Oh geez, yeah, that's never a good thing.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. There was a question around. So King Panther wanted to know what's the range viper story? Is an android, a monster, or a human? So I'm just actually just going to read the range vipers file card
Mhm.
because I need to brush up on this too. So it says
Michael has a cheat sheet.
range vipers are usually committed to long-term operations deep within unfriendly territory, completely cut off from communications or supplies. They have an unusually high tolerance for discomfort. I mean, I would say so. If your brain is living on the outside of your head, I would say yes,
And
they
you can
probably
handle a
are.
lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They can survive on a diet of snakes, grubs, roots, berries, and nuts, whatever slow rodents they can catch. They are expected to build their shelters out of indigenous materials, usually rocks and mud, and procure their own ammunition by way of hit and run raids on enemy depots. Range vipers are
Huh.
favorites for the Cobra High Command as they are so inexpensive to sustain. Oh, interesting. So it might
Mm.
these actually might be maybe genetically produced.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of what it sounds like.
yeah, but that's cool.
Mhm.
I haven't I don't really read file cards that often, so thank you, King Panther, for the nudge. But
Oh,
yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean I think the colors came out really, really well on this figure as
I
well.
love
Like
the blues and then the red,
mhm.
splashes of red with the logo and his eyes, and it looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, it totally does. Um, Cobra Law says, get a job at Walmart and you can get 10% off. Yes, that is actually true.
Yeah.
They do give employee discounts
Good.
of 10%. So he is not, yeah, he's got that right.
That would be great.
Um, Chaz, some said the crystals in the artwork for each maybe Easter eggs for a mass device. Oh my gosh, that would be freaking amazing.
How cool would that be?
That would be unreal. Like that would be a perfect thing to make in classified scale.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would
And,
be, and like maybe they can handle it, like they did with the 25th anniversary figures where they just kind of make it a like a build a mass
mhm,
device. Like you can start collab. That'd be neat because like I think GI Joe hasn't done build a figures, and so that'd be
yeah.
cool. Like build a mass device, right?
It's just like the build a arc for, like, these new indie figures, right? And you're not building a figure, but you're building, like, a little set piece or, like, a, artifact or whatever, so that would be really, really cool. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Paul says
you can
exactly
totally
that.
see the crystal. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is brilliant to introduce their own version of build a artifact. That would be so cool. Oh, yeah,
That
there's the crystal. There you go.
All right, we got King Panther. Oh, more Walmart exclusives. Add to this Mossman Motu Origins. Now I have to start filtering with all the ladies that stalk there, flirting with all the ladies that stalk you. You know what? Do what you can, King Panther. Whatever gets you those figures. You got to do it. You got to take
Yeah, if
one for
someone
the
can land
team
me a
too.
Moss Man, I'd be ever so grateful. God knows my Walmarts will never get them in store.
No, but what like in the chat, are you looking forward to more Night Force figures, and kind of what do you like what's your favorite out of these two, if you have one? I mean, they're kind of apples and oranges, but I'm just wondering. Like, and I guess too, like, you know, we're I'm usually a completist when it comes to buying figures, but I have been a little bit selective in buying some of the classified series figures. So I'll definitely
Oh,
pick up Big Ben. I wasn't going to pick up Big Ben, but now he's a Night Force figure. I was like, I gotta pick up Big Ben.
well, you got to. You had that Night Force collection how many times now, Michael? Did you
I've
buy
bought
and
and
sell?
sold it 4 times over the last 23 years, and it's now out of my price range to get all those figures back. I wish I kept them when I'd first bought them back in whatever 2002. I'd collected them all
Mhm.
for like 25 bucks a piece, and I was like, wow, that was
Wow.
really expensive at the time, but
Yeah.
now it's hundreds of dollars each.
Tippets and Twine. Hey there, Kim. I'm not a completist.
I know. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that after the stream, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
So what if you guys got to pick in the stream anybody in the Night Force, what would be your favorite figure? I think I kind of asked this question before, and who you
Nobody
think
answered.
should have been the first one to come out? And I don't know if we got an answer, but in my opinion, I think like Crazy Legs would have been really cool because
Oh
he's got
yeah.
like the little backpack and all the straps. And then they do have another shot, and we don't want them right now. But Lieutenant Falcon, if they do release him, please redo his face, Hasbro. Poor guy. He needs a little bit of a makeover.
um, this just in from Chaz the Guru. The Full Force podcast said Night Force is the theme for Walmart exclusive, so expect a lot more. All right, you
Wow.
heard it from Chaz, the infamous Chaz the Guru, which is awesome.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I'd actually like to see some form of GI Joe figures in my Walmart
Mhm.
stores because
Yeah.
they don't show up there for some reason. I mean, I got
We,
two
we've
close to
had
me, but they just don't stock them.
no, like Lady J Retro has been just clogging pegs in my Walmarts. And that's it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So so that the box art on Big Ben. So yeah, I mean it looks like Hasbro is going the Mattel route with doing teasers on
Mhm.
their boxes. So I
Yeah.
think that's awesome.
I love that. That's so exciting because it
Yes.
makes you like, yeah, like now you started inspecting the boxes. That's the first thing we started out doing was on Motu packages, right? All
Yes.
the artwork.
Yes. Daniel wants a Night Attack crystal ball. Yeah, he has been screaming from the rooftops that he wants a GI Joe classified series crystal ball. So
Aw.
one of these days, Daniel, you will get your wish.
Eventually.
Pop Actor is wondering why he's here. He doesn't even collect GI Joe. Pop Actor, we love having you on these streams. So it doesn't even matter what you collect. Just come on.
Yeah, part of the join the Toy Habits family. Here, the team, part of the crew.
Yeah. It's Chaz, Night Force Storm Shadow, and Night Force Snake Eyes. Like, isn't Snake Eyes Night Force already?
Like that's gonna be like Snake Eyes number 20 or something like that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But I mean that begs the question too. Like, if they're making Big Ben a Night Force figure, like they could make any Joe a Night
Oh
Force
yeah.
figure.
I guess nothing is out of reach now, right? They don't have to be a part of the original team
Nope.
to get Night Forced.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but it kind of I don't know. It's gonna make me collect a lot more figures than I was planning on.
I know, right? Now they open the floodgates, basically.
Right.
I like this idea for Vic. Night Force Shockwave. That would be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, he
Yeah.
was originally in the Night Force faction too. So yeah, I mean that's one of my favorite figures from the vintage line too. So that's awesome.
Definitely. And then I do need to show this. So thank you,
Oh,
Pop Actor. You guys, you're amazing.
that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Night Force Scarlet. Yeah, I mean, really, like
Mhm.
they could do anything. I mean, we have two
Yeah.
Scarlets already, so I wouldn't put it past them. Um, Clint, I think they can focus on the original 13 like they did with Rock and Roll. They can improve on those original
Mhm.
1982 designs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Clint wants those original 13. So that's great.
I still don't have all those figures. You have beautiful ones, Michael, by the way. I got
Oh,
to
thank
photograph all of yours.
you. I know. That was fun, like
Michael's
shipping
like
me
got
all
a
those.
complete set of like wave one, wave 2, like I forgot up to what wave, but pretty much all of them.
Oh yeah, this is a good point. So like there was a Euro Spirit that came out, which I also had
Oh
and
yeah.
sold, which sucks because I want that one too. But I wouldn't I wouldn't call it a Night Force Spirit, but it definitely had that darker look to it.
Hmm. Yeah.
I think it was just a regular Euro release that was just painted, kind of to look like a Night Force figure, but it wasn't an official Night Force figure. But yeah,
I
I
like
mean,
T-Glow Carbonite's idea here. Tiger Force Stalker in Bengal colors. I love Stalkers, so bring them
oh yeah,
on. That's cool.
that would be awesome. What like which are you picking both of these up? Toy Sorcerers?
Um, Probably. I'm so like I get FOMO and I'm like, I guess I'll buy it. So yeah, I think I
Well,
am.
yeah.
How about you?
What was your recent FOMO purchase?
Oh my god. The Thunder Tank that I pre-ordered yesterday. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm keeping that. It's a pre-order from Amazon and it doesn't come till May, so I have another like 2 months to decide and figure out where the heck I'm going to park the sucker. But what was your last FOMO purchase?
Oh, my last. I don't know. Let's see. I don't even know if I can recall my last FOMO purchase because I just buy everything.
If any of you guys are looking for the Thunder Tank though, we'll post a link to it, but Amazon has it for 450
Yes,
with
free
free
shipping.
shipping on the website. But you just got to
Yeah.
wait till May. That's okay because then you can kind of rearrange your toy collection to make room for it. It gives you some time.
Yes. Milo, if Night Force is Walmart exclusive, is Tiger Force yes, Tiger Force has always been Target exclusives along with the
Mhm.
Python Patrol. And yes, now we know that Night Force is a Walmart exclusive, and FOMO means fear of missing out, if you don't know that particular acronym.
Yeah.
Which is
And the
hard
toy
when you're
company is like,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
oh,
hard.
it is hard. And I was just gonna say that Hasbro and Mattel like love preying on our FOMO fears, with
Yeah.
exclusives and all those things that that are gonna sell out right away. So everyone kind of freaks out that they're not gonna get it. Even if they were on the fence about a figure, usually they end up buying it just because they don't want to miss out on the figure.
Oh. Definitely have to flash this up on the screen. It's got to be said, over the moon that you guys are back on YouTube. Always be a supporter and much more and
Thank
love
you.
from Chicago. Really appreciate that, King Panther. It's actually this is our favorite thing to do, is chat about this stuff with you. I was like we gotta come on and talk about this stuff with everyone.
So Michael, I have a question, and maybe we'll take this offline. But
Oh
do you
boy.
think it's a good time to talk about the little thing we are working on the last couple of days with the chat,
Um,
or we'll hold on it till the weekend?
maybe the weekend
Okay,
is
never mind. You guys didn't hear anything. Well, we might have a fun announcement on the weekend. How about that?
Yes, yeah, and our I think our live streams you were targeting for 3 p.m. Pacific time are actually going to be going on at 4:30 Pacific this Saturday, just with schedules and stuff. So just a heads up.
Yeah, well, I actually, oh, hey, Baroness of Toys, I gotta say hi. I'm actually going on a toy hunt with the Baroness of Toys on
Ooh.
Saturday to Frankensons. So it's a reconnaissance mission for the site and for the channel. And then when I get back and we do a large stream at 4:30, I can share if I found some cool stuff. So thank you, Baroness. I can't wait to go hunting with you.
Oh geez, I'm gonna have to drive down to Southern California and join you both.
Yes, you can.
Um, Clint, last time Michael had FOMO was right after he got rid of yes, I and I can't have any GI Joe figures in the hot tub. So what does this make, like 3 for 3 that we've talked about the hot tub on these live streams?
Yeah. I think every time we talk about G.I. Joe, your hot tub's going to come up.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
like a given now.
It was such a fun. I mean, it was really fun memory
Oh,
as a
yeah.
kid. Why not? Why not? Chaz, after this new stuff I have to buy, I'm going to save my wife the time and just go ahead and serve myself divorce papers. Yes, Chaz, it's real. I mean, the struggle is real, and we feel you. All right. Did
Sorry.
oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We're both posting in comments here.
Keith, what's happening, my friend? Good to see you. Did any of you buy the classified his tank? Yes, I did buy 2. I wanted to keep one of the Mickey Mouse retro Cobra Commanders on card, and so I have to figure out what to do with the rest of that lot. So anyway, yeah, I did. I'm in for 2 of them.
Oh man, I only bought 1, and I didn't think about what I was gonna do with the Mickey Mouse Coco, and now you made me bummed that I didn't buy 2. But
Yeah,
if I
what?
had 2
Come
of those
on.
boxes show up at the house, I don't know how my husband would feel. And yes, Baroness of Toys, I can't wait for Frankincense too.
Yeah, we definitely need some hot off the truck deals coming through. So love it. What is up, Skew Raider? Cheers. Yes, it definitely is beer time. So got it. Yes. Lots of hot tub memories and yeah. Oh geez. Daniel
Oh,
is just
Daniel's
coming
on
with the
fire.
fire with his 3rd super chat of the night. So thank you so much,
Thank
Daniel.
you, Daniel.
Zorana with a hot tub playset. Hashtag HasLab. I mean, what is it? They make Barbie, Barbie's hot tub and stuff like that. They could totally
Yeah,
repurpose that, right?
she's got a dream house. She gets it all. What about the Joes? I mean, they have to just rough it. She gets to live in like the lap of luxury. How come they don't have a hot tub?
So yeah, we got pop actor. What is it, you guys? You uploaded the new Dragon Blaster Skeletor Deluxe. Not sure if you're referring to the figure that is, or the image that is being passed around on Instagram, but you know, took a good hard look at that one, and it looks like it's a mishmash of just
Mhm.
kind of images and parts from other figures, and it does not look like an official leak to us. The telltale sign was that that
The
water
Mega
effect.
Constructs.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
water effect that was blown up, kind of to scale with the figure.
Yep.
That was from the Mega Snake Mountain set. So not sure if
Yeah.
that was what you were referring to, but
Yeah, I mean, we like to vet out the leaks before we amplify them or put them out there, and so just with our investigative, you know, eyes, we kind of figured that it probably wasn't 100%. So, just trying to help filter things out to the community.
yeah, I'm trying to see if I can actually get a shot of this figure so we can, or um,
Yeah,
of the leak that was going around. I'll have to scroll through my Instagram. So if you want
let's
to run
let's take
through,
a look at that real quick before we wrap up for the night.
yes,
But yeah, so Michael will bring up that Dragon Blaster Skeletor image, and be sure to tune in on Saturday at 4:30 for our next weekly live stream, and we're gonna recap the Walmart Collector Con, and are we gonna do the other subject as well, or just Walmart, Michael?
oh,
We'll
that's a good
decide.
question. Actually, I forget what that other topic was.
It had to do with the set of 4.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think so. I think that'd be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fun little speculation video or
Yeah.
speculation live stream with all y'all, just trying to figure out what the heck the Masters of the Universe Origins Snakeman 4-pack is gonna look like. So come
Exactly.
with your thoughts and stuff like that.
Yeah, we want to hear what you all have to say.
All right. This is like buried in my
I
Instagram
um
feed.
I actually have it if you
Oh, all right.
want me
Yeah.
to.
If you want to pop on and pop
Just
that
take
on,
me
that would be awesome.
1 second to load it up. Of course, my internet's spinning. My apologies.
In the meantime, it's all
No,
good.
I opened my mouse and my computer is spinning in circles. There we go.
Education time. The opposite of FOMO is JOMO, which is the joy of missing out and knowing it's half the battle. Yo, Joe. Yes, King Panther, you are on fire.
Okay, so Um, I have it, and I am going to see. Let me go ahead and try and share this guy.
All right. In the meantime, TJ saying any history of the brain helmet for the Range Viper. So I guess maybe reading his file card made me think that this is maybe a genetically produced
Oh, here we go.
figure and they just chose to like put the figure.
There it is.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, guys. I got it up there. Can everybody see the screen?
Oh, that's that's a different one.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
My bad.
That's all
I will
right.
get the other one in just a second. I just figured that one was a little bit more comprehensive, but I do have the other one up on the screen, and I will share that in just a sec. So you guys are seeing how the sausage is made because sometimes you know we put this screen this stream together real quick, but want to make sure to keep you guys informed. That's the one, right?
Oh, yes. There we go. Yeah, that is the one. So I took a look at this. It looked like this particular picture is, it looks like it has the classics armor on it, but it also, if
Yeah.
you take a look at that water effect, that's actually the same water effect that is used on the Mega Constructs Snake Mountain pack-in with Dragon Blaster Skeletor.
Yeah.
So I think also too, like Mattel doesn't really pose their figures like this, and like the sword. If you look at the sword, like Skeletor's not even holding the sword too. So I think it's just a mismatch of stuff, and it's a good visual representation of probably what we're going to see in a deluxe Dragon Blaster Skeletor. So.
And I mean, he isn't that hard to make. If you do have a Dragon Blaster Skeletor Classics, you can easily create your Origins version very quickly out of that. So
yeah, and see how fast Pop Actor took our GI Joe live stream and turned it into a Motu live stream. So good on you, my friend.
Without us even noticing, right?
But
great. All right, so let's wrap it up for the night. It's been fun. Thank you all for joining us on this last minute breaking news live stream for this awesome Joe reveals that we all got thrust upon us, and looking forward to Saturday late afternoon.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yes. Thanks for joining us in this impromptu live stream. It's always fun to talk about this stuff with y'all. And we will see you Saturday at a different time. We need to get that scheduled. So if you set your notifications and also subscribe to the channel, you will get notifications as well. So we have some interesting, fun things to talk about and some special news to deliver to everyone as well. So hopefully everyone has a great rest of your Tuesday evening, and we will see you on Saturday.